This simple hack or mindset will eliminate a lot of the bad habits you're indulging in right now. I'll explain it and show you how to use it. If you don't know who I am, I'm on a mission to convert weak boys into strong men simply by providing them advice they can use. Now let's dive in. It's winter in the middle of January. It's cold and it's snowing outside and I'm sleeping. I was supposed to wake up at 4 a.m. so I could work on my business for 2 hours. The day before this, I was indulging in serious bad habits. Video games, junk food, skipping out on my workouts. And this day that I was supposed to wake up at 4 a.m., I was supposed to change. I was supposed to get back on track and follow the schedule. However, I wish this was the case. As soon as I heard the alarm, I hit the snooze button. 5 minutes later, snooze button rang again, and I made a quick dumb decision to sleep for another hour. An hour passed by, comfortable in my bed sheets. It was 5 a.m. and instead of waking up, I slept again for another hour. Now those 2 hours of me being productive, working on my business, fell astray due to sleep, not working on the task that will eventually retire my parents, that will give me freedom in life. I woke up at 6 a.m. and instead of doing my morning routine after those 2 hours of working on my business that I was supposed to be doing, I instead skipped on that. I didn't get my morning sunlight. I didn't take a cold shower that day either. And I didn't meditate. As I was taking a hot shower, I thought, this day was supposed to be productive. What happened? And I felt a form of regret because of my bad habits. And my brain kept thinking, I'll write this off as another bad habit day like it was yesterday. Then I thought to myself, what if I instead do more good habits today? This way I could make up for the bad habits that I have done. I could sort of redeem myself. I thought about that and I said, sure. Why not? Let's do this. And that day was probably the most productive day that whole January. In the evening, I read for 30 minutes. I meditated for 20 minutes. I even did a workout in my basement. I did all of this stuff. And at the end of the day, what would have happened if I wrote this day off as a day of uselessness, of bad habits, of junk? I wouldn't have felt this accomplishment at the end of the day. So I went back to bed, and the next day I got back on track and had the best month of my life, working out, being productive, working on my business, and getting results. Now, the point of that story that I just shared with you is to make you realize that if you performed a bad habit, or if you started your day off horribly, indulging in bad habits, skipping good habits, maybe you went on your phone a little too much, you went on Instagram, you still can redeem yourself with good habits. It's like you're equaling them out. If you scrolled on Instagram and you weren't supposed to do that, you could equal that out by meditating for 10 minutes. Boom, your day's better. This is called the redeeming mindset. I use this every single day whenever I slip. Because everyone slips. That's the truth. Everyone does. They make mistakes, but there's still a chance that you could redeem yourself. Think of this as sort of like a video game. You lost 1 coin. You started off at 0, now you're at a -1 balance. However, if you participate in a good habit, like meditating, like walking for 10 to 30 minutes, or even doing a weightlifting workout at the gym, then you will go back to 0, right? Which is way better than having that negative balance. Now, if you did even more good habits, you couple that off with reading, I don't know, whatever good habits that you think of, then you'll be at 1, 2, so on, even 10. However, if you list this off as a bad habit day, a useless day where, okay, I'm just gonna eat junk and I'm gonna make this day out of it, then your balance would be at a -2. Instead of a -1, -3, -4, -5. And so the mindset that I want you to take home is if you're indulging in these bad habits, and instead of viewing that day that you indulge these bad habits as a useless day where you could grind on your video games instead of grinding on your business, your self-improvement, instead have that mindset that you could always redeem yourself with more good habits to make that day productive. So that's all for the video. If you liked the video, there's a button for that, so be sure to press it if you did. Comment any video ideas or requests you have down below, and subscribe if you want more content that keeps you engaged right till the end. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching, and you have a very, very good day. Peace.